Hi, my name is Tiffany Verga, and I'm here from the UN Library and Archives here in Geneva. What was your position when you met Kofi Annan?
I met Mr. Annan when I was a young professional officer at the Office of the High Commissioner for Refugees here in Geneva. He joined not far after me, and we worked together. We became friends, and this goes back to the March 1979.
And could you describe Kofi Annan in one word?
Well, personally, the one word that comes to mind is mentor, which he was. And more broadly, I think innovator and peacemaker.
What is the Kofi Annan legacy? 20 years on, in a different world, how can we keep the legacy alive?
Well, his legacy is vast. He had an incredible impact on a whole series of areas that still and will for a long time impact human beings across the world, whether it's in peace, whether it's in human rights, whether it's in health, whether it's in development. All the areas that affect us in our daily lives, he had some extraordinary activities and initiatives that have marked his Secretary Generalship.
And what do you remember most about Kofi Annan?
Well, he was an extraordinary human being, very centered, very zen in many ways, with a clear vision of where he wanted to go and where he wanted the UN to go, and where and a clear vision for how the world should be. Very poised, very well balanced, very empathetic, a great listener, but also somebody who, when he had to take decisions, took them based on all the opinions he had garnered from his advisors. As I said at the beginning, an extraordinary human being who left a massive mark on the world, and whose moral voice is really missed in this very strange world that we're living in right now.
Is there anything else about Kofi Annan that you'd like to add?
Well, he was, as I said, this extraordinary human being with the empathy, and was always thinking of others, whether it was his staff, whether it was his friends, whether it was young people around the world. Whenever we traveled, he would always make sure that he visited schools, and particularly schools where they were teaching young girls. He was always very empathetic after the AIDS epidemic started, or to always visit and to do a lot of work to help those people who were afflicted with that really, at that time, fatal illness. So somebody with a great capacity for embracing people and for talking to them, and for listening to them, and the way that he was received anywhere he went in the world testified to this extraordinary ability he had to connect with people.